Are you wondering if your Social Security payments are about to double this month? Or if new proposals could change how much you're getting in the future? Well, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about your Social Security benefits, including who's getting those extra payments this week, the key changes happening in Medicare, and the critical steps you need to take before December 7th to avoid penalties and ensure your health care is covered for the next year. By the end of this video, you'll be up to date on all the important updates that could impact your pocketbook, from payment dates to major policy changes. So stay tuned, because this information is crucial for your financial future. Welcome to Financial Area, your go-to source for all the latest financial news and Social Security updates. Make sure to subscribe and like the video so you never miss an important update. Let's dive in. Some Social Security recipients are in for a rare but welcome surprise this month: double payments. If you're one of those lucky individuals, you'll be receiving 2 checks in November. But how does this happen? Well, it's all about timing. Since the 1st of December falls on a weekend, the Social Security Administration is moving up the payment date for those whose birthday falls between the 21st and the 31st of the month. Instead of waiting until the weekend, these recipients will receive their payments on November 27th. For those on SSI, the second payment, typically scheduled for December 1st, will arrive a few days earlier on November 29th. This shift ensures that no one misses their payment due to the weekend, and it's one of those rare occurrences where Social Security recipients get an extra check in 1 month. Now, for those receiving Supplemental Security Income, SSI, there's even more news. With the way the calendar falls this year, those on SSI will receive their December payments a day early, on December 31st instead of January 1st. This is because the first of the year falls on a holiday, and the SSA wants to make sure recipients aren't left waiting for their checks. For those who rely on this payment to cover essential expenses, this earlier payment means you'll be able to plan better for the holidays and the start of the new year. Along with these payment shifts, there's also the issue of the COLA, Cost of Living Adjustment increase, which starts in December. This adjustment will reflect a higher payment amount for recipients, helping to offset the effects of inflation. If you're on SSI, your check will include this new higher amount, giving you a much-needed boost as you move into 2025. The change is significant and comes just in time for the upcoming holiday season, allowing recipients to have a bit more financial cushion going into the new year. For many, these changes will bring welcome relief, especially for those who depend on Social Security as their primary source of income. But the timing of these payments and the COLA adjustments also serve as a reminder of the importance of staying up to date on Social Security policies. It's crucial to be aware of these shifts, as they can impact your overall financial planning and budgeting, particularly in months when payment dates shift or when larger increases are applied. In a recent move that has caught the attention of many, President Biden proposed expanding Medicare and Medicaid coverage to include anti-obesity drugs. This could mean big changes for millions of Americans who are struggling with weight-related health issues. Currently, some of the most effective weight loss medications can cost as much as $1,000 a month, putting them out of reach for many individuals who could benefit from them. Under Biden's proposal, these medications would be covered under Medicare and Medicaid, reducing out-of-pocket expenses by as much as 95%. The drugs, which help prevent conditions like type 2 diabetes and heart disease, have the potential to save lives by lowering the risk of these serious diseases, which are often linked to obesity. However, this proposal has sparked debate. Supporters argue that making these drugs accessible could drastically improve public health, reduce the burden on the healthcare system in the long term, and even save money by preventing more expensive treatments for obesity-related conditions down the line. Critics, on the other hand, are concerned about the cost to taxpayers and whether Medicare and Medicaid should be footing the bill for what some see as a lifestyle choice. There's also the question of whether these medications will actually be effective for everyone who takes them, or if they're just a short-term solution for a much larger systemic issue of poor diet and lifestyle choices. As we look ahead to 2025, there are also several major proposals on the table regarding Social Security benefits. One that has generated significant discussion is the potential to raise the Social Security retirement age to 69. This proposal is being floated as a way to address the looming funding shortfall in the Social Security system. The idea is that by increasing the age at which people can begin receiving full benefits, the system would save money, as fewer people would be collecting benefits for as long a period of time. While this might solve part of the financial issues facing Social Security, it's likely to be very unpopular, especially among those who are already nearing retirement age. Many feel that 69 is simply too high, particularly when life expectancy has not increased as dramatically as some might assume, and some may find it harder to work longer due to health issues. Another important proposal revolves around federal taxes on Social Security benefits. Right now, if you're a high-income earner, your Social Security benefits are subject to federal taxes once your combined income exceeds $25,000. Former President Trump has been advocating for the elimination of these taxes, arguing that they are an unnecessary burden on seniors who are already struggling with inflation and rising costs. This proposal has the potential to put more money back in the pockets of retirees, especially those who depend heavily on Social Security as their primary source of income. However, there are concerns about how this would impact federal revenue and whether it's fair to eliminate taxes on Social Security when other higher-income earners may not benefit in the same way. Another proposal gaining traction is the idea of expanding the payroll tax cap. Currently, high earners who make over $400,000 per year don't pay Social Security taxes on income beyond that amount. This has led to concerns about fairness, with many arguing that those at the top should contribute more to the Social Security system to ensure its long-term viability. A proposal being discussed in the Social Security 2100 Act would raise or eliminate the cap, requiring the wealthiest Americans to pay Social Security taxes on a greater portion of their income. Supporters argue that this could help solve the shortfall in funding for Social Security, while critics contend that it could discourage high earners from continuing to contribute to the system, which might hurt job creation or investment. One final proposal that has raised eyebrows is the idea of means testing Social Security benefits. Right now, Social Security benefits are available to anyone who meets the age and work history requirements, regardless of their wealth. Means testing would involve reducing or eliminating benefits for higher-income individuals, particularly those who have other sources of retirement income, such as large pensions or substantial investments. Proponents of this change argue that it would make Social Security more sustainable and ensure that the funds are directed toward those who truly need them. However, critics warn that this could create a welfare stigma around Social Security, undermining its foundational principle as an earned entitlement, and could lead to resentment among middle-class workers who contribute to the system but may not need the benefits later in life. These proposals represent a wide range of approaches to securing Social Security's future and addressing the needs of the American public. Some of them, like expanding coverage for obesity medications, could directly impact healthcare costs and quality of life for millions. Others, like raising the retirement age or means testing benefits, could significantly affect how and when people access their Social Security benefits. While it's still uncertain which of these proposals will gain traction in Congress, it's clear that major changes could be coming, and it's important to stay informed about how these changes might affect your retirement and healthcare planning.